Everything will be better. God is with you. My beloved child, I see you. I see you right now in this very moment with the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders. I see the exhaustion in your eyes, the silent tears that you wipe away when no one is looking. I see the heaviness in your heart, the battles you fight in silence, the days when even getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. You think no one understands, but I do. I always have. You feel lost, like you are wandering through a storm with no direction, no shelter, no end in sight. The worries of life have surrounded you like waves crashing against a fragile boat, and you wonder if you will sink. You have tried to be strong, you have tried to hold on, but you are tired, so tired. You whisper in the quiet of the night, God, where are you? And I whisper back, I am here. I have never left you. I have never abandoned you. I was there when you cried yourself to sleep, feeling like no one cared. I was there when disappointment shattered your heart, when the people you trusted the most let you down. I was there when you struggled with self-doubt, when you looked in the mirror and questioned your worth. I was there when you tried so hard, gave your all, and still felt like it was never enough. I was there when you thought you had nothing left to give, when you felt invisible, forgotten. But my child, I need you to hear me now. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not broken beyond repair. I have been holding you in my arms, even when you didn't feel it. I have been walking beside you, even when you couldn't see me. Every tear you have cried, I have caught. Every silent prayer you have whispered, I have heard. Every time you wanted to give up, I place strength within you to keep going. I know it's hard. I know you are tired, but I need you to trust me. Because, my child, this is not the end of your story. I am not finished with you yet. Everything will be better. I promise. You may not see it now, but I am working even in the pain. And soon you will understand why you had to walk through this storm. So let me hold you. Let me remind you of who you are. You are my child, and I will never, ever let you go. My beloved child. I have seen you in your darkest moments, and I have felt the depths of your pain. You think no one truly knows how much you are suffering, but I do. I have watched you put on a brave face for the world while inside. You are breaking. I have seen you force a smile, pretending everything is fine, when in reality, your heart is crying out for relief. I have witnessed the nights when you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering if things will ever get better. I was there when disappointment crushed your spirit, when you worked so hard and yet everything seemed to fall apart. I saw you when you gave your heart to people who didn't cherish it the way you deserved. I saw the moment when trust was broken, when betrayal cut through you like a knife. I felt your loneliness when you longed for someone to understand, when you reached out but found no one truly listening. I know the battles you fight inside your mind, the silent war between hope and despair. You have wondered if your pain even matters. You have questioned whether I see you, whether I care. You have asked, God, why do I have to suffer so much? My child, I know it feels unfair. I know it feels endless, but I need you to trust me, even in the pain. Every tear you have shed, I have counted. Every cry of your heart, I have heard. I have never been far from you, not even for a second. I need you to understand that your struggles are not for nothing. The pain you feel now is shaping you, refining you, making you stronger than you ever imagined. I know it hurts. I know it feels unbearable at times, but I promise you, this is not the end. You will not stay in this darkness forever. A new day is coming, and when that day comes, you will look back and see that even in your suffering, I was working something beautiful in you. You are not forgotten. You are not alone, and you will rise again, my precious child. You don't see it yet, but you are so much stronger than you believe. The world has tried to break you, but it has not succeeded. Life has thrown storms at you, yet here you are, still standing. You have been wounded, but you have not been defeated. That is because I have placed something powerful inside you. Strength that cannot be taken away. Resilience that cannot be destroyed. I have watched you endure things that would have crushed others. I have seen you get up after every fall, even when you had no strength left. I have witnessed the way you kept going, even when you wanted to give up. Do you think that was by accident? No, my child. That was me, lifting you up. That was me breathing strength into your weary soul. That was me reminding you that you were made for more than just surviving. You were made to overcome. You have believed the lie that you are weak, that you are not enough. But let me tell you the truth. You are powerful. You have a strength inside you that can face any storm, climb any mountain, and walk through any fire. You do not need to fear what lies ahead, because I have already placed everything you need inside you. I have given you the courage to stand, the wisdom to navigate, and the endurance to keep moving forward. The world may try to convince you that you are small, but my child, you carry my power within you. The same power that created the heavens and the earth is inside you. The same love that moves mountains, parts seas, and heals the brokenhearted is in you. That is why you will not be defeated. That is why, even now in your pain, you are still here, because I have sustained you. So do not give up. Do not let fear tell you that you are not strong enough. Do not let doubt whisper lies into your mind. Trust me. Trust the strength I have placed within you. You will rise from this. You will walk forward. And when you do, you will see that you were never weak. You were always stronger than you ever imagined. My beloved child. I know there have been moments when you felt completely alone, as if no one in this world truly sees you, as if you are walking through life unnoticed, unheard, and unloved. There were nights when you whispered into the silence, God, where are you? Why do I feel so abandoned? And when no answer came the way expected, you wondered if I had forgotten you. But hear me now, my child. I have never left you, not even for a single moment. When you sat in the dark, feeling like no one understood your pain, I was there, sitting beside you, holding you close. When your heart broke into 1,000 pieces, when disappointment crushed your spirit, I was there, catching every tear that fell. When you felt the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders, when you thought no one cared, I was carrying you in my arms, even when you didn't realize it. You think you have been walking this road alone, but look again. Every step you have taken, I have been right beside you. Every time you thought you had no strength left, it was my strength that kept you moving forward. Even when you turned away, even when you doubted my presence, I never left your side. I have been holding you through every storm, shielding you from things you never even knew were coming. I know how much you long for someone to truly see you, to understand your struggles without judgment, to love you without conditions. My child, that love has always been here. I have loved you since the moment you took your first breath, and I will love you until the end of time. You do not have to fight this battle alone. You do not have to carry this weight by yourself. Give it to me. Let me take your burdens, your fears, your pain. Let me hold you, comfort you, and remind you that you are safe in my hands. No matter how lost you feel, no matter how deep the darkness seems, you are never alone. You are my child, and I will never, ever let you go. My precious child. I know how heavy this storm feels. I see the way the winds of life have battered you, the way the waves of hardship have tried to pull you under. I hear the cries of your heart, the moments when you feel like you are drowning in pain and worry and fear. You wonder if this storm will ever end, if the sun will ever shine again. Let me tell you, my beloved, it will. This storm will pass, and when it does, you will see that I was never punishing you. I was preparing you. Every tear you have cried, every hardship you have faced, every struggle you have endured, it has not been for nothing. The fire you are walking through is refining you, shaping you, strengthening you. I know it doesn't make sense right now. I know you just want relief, for the pain to stop, for things to get easier. But trust me, my child, I am working. Even in this storm, I am creating something beautiful in you. You see, without the storm, you would never realize how strong you truly are. Without the struggle, you would never discover the depth of the resilience I have placed inside you. Without the heartbreak, you would not understand the fullness of the love I have for you. The trials you are facing are not here to break you. They are here to build you into the person I created you to be. I am preparing you for something greater. There is a purpose for your pain, a reason for your journey. You may not see it yet, but one day you will. One day you will look back and understand why you had to go through this. One day you will see that what felt like an ending was actually a beginning. Hold on, my child. Do not let this storm make you forget that better days are coming. Do not let your pain convince you that you are forgotten. I have a plan for you, a future far greater than anything you can imagine. Keep walking. Keep trusting. The sun will rise again, and when it does, you will stand stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. My beloved child, I know how much you worry about tomorrow. You lie awake at night, your mind racing with thoughts of the future, wondering what will happen next, fearing that things will never change. You carry the weight of uncertainty, afraid that the road ahead is too difficult, too unknown, too full of struggles you cannot bear. You try to plan, to control, to prepare for every possibility, but deep down, you feel powerless. But my child, listen to me. I am the one who holds your future. I am the one who goes before you, preparing the way, opening doors you cannot yet see, making a path where there seems to be none. You do not need to fear what is ahead, because I have already been there. I have already laid out a beautiful plan for your life, one filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. I know there have been moments when you felt like all your efforts were in vain, when you worked so hard only to be met with failure, when you gave your heart to dreams that never came to pass. I saw you when your hopes were crushed, when the path you thought you were meant to walk suddenly disappeared beneath your feet. You wondered if you would ever find your way again. But my child, you were never lost, not to me. Every closed door was my protection. Every detour was my redirection. Every delay was my preparation. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. You do not have to carry the burden of your future alone. Trust me, I have already written the story of your life, and it is far greater than anything you could imagine. I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope, to give you joy, to give you a future filled with blessings. You may not see it yet, but I am working. I am aligning everything in its perfect time. So let go of your fear. Let go of your need to control. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am leading you. No matter what comes, I will never let you fall. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and bringing you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. My precious child, the time has come for you to rise. You have been in the valley for too long, carrying the weight of your past, the pain of your struggles, the fear of what lies ahead. But today, I'm calling you to step into something new. I'm calling you to leave behind the sorrow, the doubt, the chains that have held you back. It is time to rise. You are not the same person who entered this storm. The struggles you have faced have made you stronger. The pain you have endured has deepened your wisdom, your compassion, your faith. You have walked through fire, but you have not been consumed. You have been broken, but you have not been destroyed. You have been refined, renewed, and made new in me. You may still feel weak. You may still hear the whispers of fear and doubt, but listen to me, my child. You are not defeated. You are victorious. You are stepping into a new season, one where the burdens of yesterday no longer hold power over you. The wounds that once hurt you will become the testimony of how you overcame. The tears that once fell in sorrow will become tears of joy. The nights of despair will be replaced with mornings of hope. You have survived what you thought would break you. Now it is time to live. It is time to embrace the life I have set before you, to walk boldly into the future with the confidence that I am with you. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt steal the joy of this new beginning. Walk forward, knowing that you are loved, that you are chosen, that you are destined for something greater than you ever imagined. So rise, my child. Lift your head, straighten your shoulders, take a deep breath and step forward. The past is behind you. The pain is behind you. A new chapter begins today. And I will be with you, now and forever, guiding you into the life I created you to live. My beloved child. From the moment you took your first breath, I have known you. I formed you with my own hands, shaping every part of you with love, breathing life into your soul. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You were created with intention, with purpose, with a destiny that is uniquely yours. I called you by name before the world even knew you, and you are mine. I know that the world has tried to tell you otherwise. I know you have heard voices that made you feel unworthy, unseen, and unloved. You have been compared, judged, and criticized. You have been made to feel like you are not enough, like no matter how hard you try, you will never be good enough. The weight of these lies has crushed you, leaving you questioning your worth, doubting your purpose, and wondering if you even matter. But my child, listen to me now. You are more precious than you can comprehend. You were created in my image, crafted with divine care, filled with gifts that only you possess. There is no one else like you, and there never will be. I placed dreams inside your heart, passions within your soul, a light within you that was meant to shine. You are not here by chance. You were sent into this world for a reason, my reason. I see the pain you carry, the wounds that have been left by those who didn't see your worth. I see how you try to hide, how you shrink yourself, how you pretend to be someone you're not just to be accepted. But my child, you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. You don't have to earn love. I have already given it to you freely. You don't have to strive to belong. You already belong to me. So stand tall, my beloved. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are chosen, that you are seen, that you are deeply loved. Do not let the world define you, for I have already spoken the truth about who you are. You are mine. You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can ever change that. My precious child, I know you have been waiting for a breakthrough, longing for a sign that everything will be okay. I see the impatience in your heart, the frustration when things don't happen as quickly as you hoped. You wonder why the doors haven't opened yet, why your prayers seem unanswered, why your life still feels like a long, winding road with no clear direction. I know you want things to change now. I know you want to see my promises fulfilled immediately. But my child, trust me, your story is far from over. The best is yet to come. I have never forgotten you. I have never ignored your prayers. I have heard every cry, seen every tear, felt every ache in your heart. But I am not just answering your prayers. I am preparing you for what is ahead. I am shaping you, refining you, building you into the person you need to be for the blessings I have in store for you. If I gave you everything you wanted right now, you wouldn't be ready to receive it. You wouldn't be able to carry it. But in my perfect timing, everything will fall into place. I know waiting is hard. I know patience feels like an impossible task when you are desperate for change. But my beloved, waiting is not wasted time. It is the season where I do my greatest work within you. I am teaching you trust. I am teaching you surrender. I am teaching you to rely on me, not on your own understanding. So hold on. Keep walking. Keep believing. The road may seem uncertain now, but I am leading you to something greater than you ever imagined. The dreams you have carried in your heart, the ones that seem too big, too impossible, too far away, those are the dreams I placed inside you, and I will bring them to pass. Do not let discouragement steal your hope. Do not let fear convince you to settle for less than what I have for you. The best is still ahead. The most beautiful chapters of your life have not yet been written. Keep trusting, my child. I am working even when you cannot see it. And when the time is right, everything I have promised will come to pass. If this video touched your heart, drop an amen in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your own experiences and any prayers you have overcoming them. Let's create a space where we can support each other in prayer and strengthen one another through the challenges of life. Share your thoughts and know that we're here to pray with you, standing together in faith as we navigate the storms of life. Your story might encourage someone else, so don't hesitate to share. We're all in this together.